Uh. Ah, fuck. Alright. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm right here right now. I'm starting late, like fucking 3 hours late, and and only has like 2 hours and 30 minutes to the stream. YouTube fucked up again. I'm sorry, but yeah. But I'm currently playing Destiny. I was gonna play Darktide, but I actually don't have it downloaded, so I'm gonna download it off screen. But we're doing some of this. Destiny. There we go. I'm not gonna upload a VOD. I was actually thinking, oh, if I don't start mine, yeah, need food. Okay, that's good. Get some food. Oh, actually, I actually had I'll probably wait until you get food, but I actually wanted to ask like a question. I'll wait a bit though. But yeah, there we go. This is microwave. Commendations. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, how did you like the collaboration with the VTuber I was collabing with yesterday? Was it? No, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. How did you like that? And was it something that you would want to see more often? Actually, I don't want the bow. I want the AK. Oh, I can't change its color. Damn. I didn't stay very long for no particular. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Pearl Blast, hell yeah. But like, I will probably be doing that more often if I can like convince her to let me. I think legitimately it was very fun and a little chaotic, but I am getting used to that. And she did put up a pretty good point. A really good way to get into a collab with Phoebe, which I mentioned Phoebe before. Yeah. Ravioli meal, yeah. Is that I could probably ask her if she wants to collab. The one thing is though, she's a Overwatch streamer, so I don't think it would work. I might if she plays Warframe again, I could probably do it, but maybe not if she doesn't. But I do raids with her every week now because I did raid last time. So I will be asking permission to stream the raid. And if I manage to have permission to stream the raid, I will. Keep in mind I'll still have like the streams beforehand. I'll probably be doing one raid and then moving on to like the rest of the day. Because they usually stream the raid and then move on to Warframe, because since they're primarily a Warframe streamer and only have the energy for like one raid. So next week, Wednesday, actually today's actually like Sunday for you, but this week, Wednesday, I will probably be streaming it. And hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully. But you get to see my point of view of my dumb ass just fucking throwing myself at shit. But I also might not communicate as much, so I probably, like, yeah. Here's stuff. Huh? I kind of use this. No, I don't want to use that. I like how my favorite pistol is literally a pistol I just can't use. Me and Unfair just chilling. Oh shit, microwave. Hold on, let me, how do I cancel? There we go. I want to get microwave in here. I will throw an invite at you. Oh, what's this? Oh, I thought that was something. Fermented lemonade mixed with alcohol? Hell yeah. You are? I never got into alcohol because the taste bothers me. It's not really like anything like even like as like a random like weird reason. It's just that I just didn't like the taste. I also tended to drink because of peer pressure, so I usually got like way too drunk. I'm also gonna make a night rain video tomorrow, because I don't really want to do another build video this week. Did I feed my dog? Did I feed you? Do I need to feed you? Hold on, I just remembered that I think I might have to feed my dog. I'll be right back. I just realized Mom's been away, like, reading. I might have bad news. So my bad news is mom left me for like 3 days at home, and we don't have dog food. So I'm hoping Mom comes back tomorrow on Sunday. I think she actually has to come back now. Let me feel your nose. Are you dehydrated? No, come here. Let me feel your nose. Hydrated? No, you're not dehydrated. Okay. I should probably should refill her water just in case. Might have to be reminded. No, I'm not even gonna have to be reminded. I'm just gonna remember because that's important. That's like important, you know? Water. She also left me without water. I don't have a car. Okay, I should have a message. Destiny Rising? What happened to that other guy's comment? Oh, wrong one. That's the wrong video. That's what happened in that person's comment. Okay. That was on a video comment, and that other one was on my posts comments. I'd probably try that Destiny game, see if I can play that lady. Destiny Rising is a hero shooter, which I think is on the phone, but it also has an emulator. Like a built-in emulator in the website. Okay, let me see if I can like try to invite microwave again. A place to show up in within walking distance is the way to buy necessities. Many gated communities require driving. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I was about to invite her, him. Wait. Yeah, him. I think definitely it's very true. We're doing solo ops. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I hear solo ops is fun. Well, I tried one. I tried a couple. I was like, eh. Not fan. Well, it's more, I just like hanging out with people. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let's do this. Oh, wait, let me know when you're ready. I forgot to do that. Ready? Okay. Kilimanjaro. Oh my god. Why you kill 6 people? It's not cool. But I wanted that Kilimanjaro, babe. Wait, is that what a Kilimanjaro is? Is it 6 or is it 7? I think it's either 6 or 7. Oh, my boobs do bounce. Okay. They're like firm. But that's kind of like a almost realistic kind of bounce. I like the physics in this one. Oh, let me... Getting my arm too long? Oh no. Yeah, slowly wake it up with some slaps and carefully moving it as much as you can. Slap the shit out of it because it's been bad. Hey. Oh, somebody died. Wait, is he killing things? I think he's killing things. Or he wants a high score. Oh, solar focus. What? Oh. Oh, wait, yeah. I think I landed on your head a few times. Die! Oh, we're going this way this time. Oh, I know which one this is. I like this one. It's actually been a while since I did this one. Destiny still make it those still K drives, let's see? Yeah. Okay. Oh, oops. So I think Destiny kind of sort of has established itself as the I'm gonna steal your idea thing. But they usually do it in a way that's like weird enough, kinda more like well did, because they like Samus's ball form had like this thing where the puzzles were kind of sort of like they usually lasted too long, and they also usually were like super like way too basic. But like at least for the Prime Metroid Prime, I believe it was. At least for me. But like the ball puzzles in this new update kind of sort of are pretty fun. When it started with hover bikes? Yeah. I think the hover bikes were stolen from... The hover bikes seemed like they were kind of sort of stolen from like Halo. Because they feel like a heavier version of a Ghost. Is it Ghost or is it Phantom? I forget if it was a Ghost or a Phantom. I always get them mixed up. I think legitimately they are just straight up Ghosts. At least for me. They don't have weapons though. But that's what I feel like. Ah! That sucks. But yeah, that's my thing is like, Destiny has always kind of sort of stolen like things that weren't really well implemented and made them like their own. Not necessarily better in most cases, but like their own, if that makes any sense. Cause I think like legitimately the ball form in Metroid is like best in Metroid, but like the Destiny version definitely is like not bad. It's just different, you know. It also is in a spot where people are like really hate the game, so it did get like review bombed, but I think that's fine. Because once you lose your customers' respect, you kind of sort of need to work really hard to get it back. That's kind of sort of how it is and probably should be. You shouldn't just be able to get the goodwill of your customer back really easily. You really have to like prove to them that you are sorry. Which I think is gonna take at least 2 more updates. Actually, like, especially since like they're slowly but surely figuring out what our issue is, or like their issue is, because I'm not really like part of the community. But, like the community's issue is like something they are kind of sort of like trying to figure out. And I don't know if they're listening, but I know that like I know that like they're at least aware of the situation. I know like there was a game company, a AAA game company of all things, that admitted that they need to focus on lower end hardware because they're focusing too much on hardware that's too strong. Because everybody's using things that are below recommended specs. And it's like, now you seem to fucking understand what our issue is, man. It's sometimes the people who do want to support you, even if your game is like fucked, are people who just don't have the like monetary capacity to pay your game. They don't have a strong enough computer or something stupid like that, you know? Because there are people who tend to like support AAA titles, even if they're like not good, but they tend to be people who just can't because they can't play it, right? That's also one of the issues is that a lot of people say that like they're focusing so much on high graphics that they do enjoy the game when they can play it, which is like the key word there, you know? When they're able to play it, they enjoy it, but that's if they are able to play it in the first place, you know? But like legitimately, the game companies are starting to realize that we are saying things that actually are valid. It's just that it's a little late. But it's also gonna take them a long time to get even like my will back. My goodwill back, you know? I did consider playing First Ascendant again, but I think I really just feel like First Ascendant is a game that probably is taking way too fucking long to like do the thing I want them to do, right? Because like they're kind of sort of just dragging their feet, making everything balanced, and that's like the big issue right now. At this point, I kind of sort of don't want to be like somebody who does build videos for First Ascendant. I just want the fucking thing to be balanced. I just want me choosing to play certain stuff to not be me choosing to lose, you know? Yeah, I literally can't play the current Monster Hunter even my computer was working. Exactly. You literally can't play the current Monster Hunter. And I would say straight up, like especially with Monster Hunter. A lot of people like the game, they just can't fucking play it. You know? And the people who can play it are usually people who are like avid, like the true gamers, quote unquote. I don't have my hands active, but I can let you I'm quotation marking, where it's like they're so like obsessed with like quality and what they want from a game that they're just gonna be pissy about it. Because look at the fact that like Monster Hunter has like a lot of stuff, you know? Play Freyna, anything else but choosing not to be good. Exactly. I was able to run it, yeah. And legitimately, the thing is that a lot of people don't like it because of like things that sound to me like the game is just like different, and they don't like that. Because like that's the same thing with like Rise. Rise also got review bombed before Master Rank. Because it's all people coming from Master Rank saying that it isn't good. It happens to every game. Like I legitimately think that this is the same thing that happens to every game. Because even before it was on the internet, people were saying Try was trash because it wasn't like Freedom Unite or something like that. It wasn't like they were saying the same exact arguments. And then they also have this thing where like Rise, people are talking about were they too rough on Rise, right? But did it look like a bad PS1 game? But did it look like a bad PS1 game though? Are you talking about Try? No, not Try. I think you were talking about the current Monster Hunter, right? Monster Hunter World? Well, not World. Wilds. Wilds. No, legitimately, that's what I'm talking about. Like Rise had a bunch of fucking haters, and then Master Rank came out, and it got a surge in people buying it, and then stuff like that. It looked pretty good on medium setting when I put it on. Yeah. Well, you're talking about Wilds. With Wilds, I will say legitimately they probably should have made it for less powerful hardware, because that like weird bad PS2 thing, like the triangular monsters thing, that literally looks to me like it was a how do I explain this? That looks like the engine fucking up, because that's like how like glitches are weird as hell. Like they're so random. But yeah, I could only run runs that took look like bad for this. Yeah. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, it's like a. I really wish that games were capable of being built in a way that was able to be played on less powerful hardware, because there actually isn't very many quote-unquote true gamers, with the quotation marks on the air and everything, that spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars on a fucking PC. That's a little bit of over-exaggeration, but still. Would a day one buy if they fucking optimized it? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, legitimately, if they optimized it and it wouldn't keep fucking crashing on me, for instance, a lot more people would, like, play it. And keep in mind, my computer is, like, the highest stats I could get, and it was also on sale. So I was, like, super happy and super lucky to get this computer. But that still costed me, like, $900. And the thing is, like, when you're not... People, especially if they have a lot of data on their PC besides games, will not just purchase another fucking computer. So Warframe did it pretty well, where it's like, Warframe is like, we want you to be able to play this game with shitty hardware forever. Not even joking. I was gonna insta-buy it, and I literally couldn't play the test, and it didn't make any better on the release. Exactly. Legitimately, like, the issue that a lot of people have, like, even I have this issue, by the way. I legitimately have this issue. It crashes on me all the time. But the fact that you have to have such a powerful PC to run this fucking thing is some bullshit. And this is coming from someone who technically isn't a true gamer, quote-unquote. Where it's like, I will play things even if it's bad because I just enjoy it. Because, like, I'm like a average gamer when it comes to that. But, like, I would say straight up, like, there's so many people on par with me who want to play something fun who just can't play the game. And yes, it got like 1 million sales, but would have got like twice as much if it just was, you know, not even optimized, but like it made to run on smaller PCs. You know, too many particles, too many resolution, too much shit going on. Well, I think they can actually do like a bunch of NPCs like they did like, I mean games have done it before. A lot of NPCs doing their own thing. But it's usually graphics that tends to fuck up. That's why everybody turns into a fucking polygon. But like, I truly believe that, oh, sorry. I truly believe that, like, Monster Hunter devs kind of fucked up by just making it way too detailed, you know? One of the things that got Rise to be very popular was the fact that anybody could, like, play it, you know? You play it with shitty hardware, and it was good. It was on the Switch, for Christ's sake, you know? So, like... And that game, once Monster Rank came out, was sold so well, to the point where the reviews flipped, where it was mostly positive after that. And Wilds could do the same thing once Master Rank comes out, but it really depends on whether or not you're able to even get the damn game, you know? Speaking of games, do you see how mad the AAAs and the game journals got because the Hollow Knight devs didn't do the typical gaming company bullshit? Like, sold their game at awesome low price in these times, and yet they still made $1 billion. My thing is like, okay, my thing is like, I kind of agree with both sides of this, Where yes, it's gonna make people expect $20 games to be this good. But my thing is this. Why the fuck are $20 games not this good? You know? Because they're a team of 11 people. And they did this. If a team of 11 people can do this, and most indie devs, well, not even most indie devs, but the indie devs that are complaining about it are teams of 30. I'm over here like, I'm sorry, but like, yes, both sides are correct. I will expect Hollow Knight quality from every Metroidvania from now on. But the thing is, like, it's not that I should get that, but it's like, what make, like, you should have more ambition to be on par with that game. Because that game is your competition. So you need to step up and actually defeat them if you really want to prove you're better than them. Right? Exactly. My argument is that. Do better. You wanna complain about them being $20 games that ends up being super unrealistic because of its high quality. It's 11 people that had like 5 years to make it. You are 30 people who had 6 or 7. Why is your game not on par with Hollow Knight? You shouldn't be okay with putting out garbage? Exactly. Like my thing is this. If you're a gamer and you go into making games, you should understand what it is that your gamer brethren wants. Because you want that too. Right? And my thing is this, is like, when it comes down to it, the big thing that stops people from playing video games is how the price is. Right? And the thing is, one of the things I would say straight up is probably the reason why they got so many people to buy it is because no one wants to buy a $40 game, right? Nobody wants to buy a $40 indie game. For me, it's the same thing with adult games. If the adult game is more than $30, I ain't buying it. Doesn't matter what the quality is. Indie games probably should not be more than $30. And the thing is, that's like that for a lot of people. So when it comes down to it, I think the indie games need to understand what market they're in. You know? Indie games are for people who do not have the capacity to afford AAA. So you should never have AAA prices. You know? Speaking of that, No Man's Sky has been an opinion we fucked up, we made it right. Exactly. Oops, sorry. Like, if you fuck up, you could definitely pull a No Man's Sky and do right by the players by fucking listening and doing what is necessary to fix your game. Not like everything, but like what is necessary. Right? And it's like, that's like the thing is like, you can win back good faith, but you really have to prove to them that you have the right to earn that good faith, right? Because like, there's too many game devs that basically are just like pumping out garbage for extreme prices when like, and like whenever they hear somebody get mad about their stuff, they don't listen because they're like, oh, art is art. And while yes, like, art is art, but keep in mind, art is subjective, like, especially like if you're putting it out there, it's subjective to the masses, right? And if the masses say your shit is shit, then it's shit, you know? That's kind of sort of how it is. And if you have this thing where it's like, my art is more important than like your enjoyment, then you kind of sort of deserve it. Remember, be crude. Scene keeps sucking us off so hard. It's kind of scary. Exactly. It's kind of a thing where it's a difference between people who care about their customers versus people who don't care about their customers. And in a media of entertainment, the best entertainers in that media are people who care. Look at not Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is a perfect example of someone who's been an actor for a really long time, who quite honestly isn't really the best actor, who's loved because he cares about his audience, right? Someone screams, "You're breathtaking," and he turns to him unironically, no hesitation, and says, "No, you're breathtaking." And I'm pretty sure he's the one who suggested putting it in the game he was a part of, as a pose, you know, because when it comes down to it, he legitimately cares for his audience, even if he probably isn't like a gamer, right? He's an actor, he's probably not a gamer, but like he cares for us so much that he's willing to give gamers, which are not his primary audience, the gift of being able to basically be him, right? The Man's Guy is 60 bucks worth at this point, and Faraday sure he's setting it for 40. Exactly. And that's like the thing is like, it's a really interesting thing. I was actually having a conversation about that too, and I can probably move on to a different one, which is like, price begets standards. I actually managed to like quantify that in an actual mathematical equation. So I found out that I make $20 a day on SSI. So my thing is like, I need to be able to spend at least a total of 24 hours in your game and enjoy all those hours for the whole 24 hours if your game is $20, right? And the thing is, there's a lot of games that either have like they're free to play, but they have updates that just aren't worth playing for 24 full hours, or they have this thing of like their game, it just doesn't feel fun enough to me to warrant me paying $20 for them, because I don't feel like spending a total of like 24 hours in that game, you know? Wait, no, I would call what Scene did. He literally doing the Warframe thing, listening to players and constantly releasing high quality updates. I would say with confidence you could strive to be as good as the devs of Warframe and No Man's Sky. The players should love you. Exactly. It shouldn't be like sucking off of the players. It should be more like a 69, right? Because a relationship, like even if it's like in a professional relationship, it needs to be equal, right? You need to put equal effort, especially with professional and like specifically in a media. People talk about like parasocial relationships, but same thing with like the same thing of like a content creator. If you're not willing to put the same amount of effort as your people like give you time, right? You're probably not gonna be like a very good creator. And it's like same thing with like people being all like, oh, I work for a gaming company, where it's like you kind of sort of have to be able to like give your customers what they want in order to get what, and we will give you what you want, which is money, you know? And the thing is, like, people talk about, oh, but like Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon used to do that. I'm not even gonna lie, that when it comes to Pokemon specifically, the reason why people suck them off so much is because they used to do that for a long time. And only now are they actually falling apart because people are starting to have issues, right? More and more people are having issues with with Pokemon, and it's starting to eat away at the goodwill they built up over the years, right? Because they're no longer putting in the same amount of effort as we put into them, right? And of course, what ends up happening is like what happens in usual relationships with that, where we went somewhere else to get that satisfaction, and now Palworld is a threat to them. You know? The problem is that Nintendo ended up deciding, yeah, we're gonna end up making it worse by making Palworld look like a hero and us look like a villain. So like they actually have this thing where it's like, they just look so bad, right? And I understand that like different parts of the company do different stuff. So like technically it could just be like the lawyers or like the higher ups that are other than the game devs, but still it's like I understand that, but the people who are higher up need to stop doing that shit because they're gonna ruin Nintendo. Because Pokemon is so tied to Nintendo that there's so many people blaming Nintendo for this shit, you know? And people would say, oh, but what about like the Nintendo games that get copyrighted strike? Have you noticed that only certain Nintendo games? I literally use Kirby music in my videos, and they haven't taken me down yet. Because the Kirby devs are cool. The Pokemon devs are not cool. You know? Losing goodwill when you had it, amazing good, is the worst thing that can happen to you as a game dev. You probably suck so hard you want, whenever you never be forgiven. Yeah. Never forgotten. Yeah. Like, the whole thing of like, goodwill is something you build up over time. It lasts for a long time, but once you lose it, it's also extremely hard to get it back because you already lost it, right? You earn, it's the same thing with respect, and it's basically on par of like the earning respect thing. If you lose somebody's respect, they really don't, they're not obligated to give it back to you, right? And that's like the thing that a lot of people kind of sort of don't understand, right? Especially when it comes to like gaming companies. There are people who have stopped playing games that actually did try to make it better, who never came back. There's people who left Warframe who will never come back. And honestly warranted, because they spent 4 years being shit. And then they finally come back and be like probably one of the best devs in the entire industry. John survived because he started with nothing, fucked up, and then fixed it. Exactly. He fucked up and lost everybody's respect. However, he didn't start off with any respect, right? So what he ended up doing is he ended up building up the respect he could have had by literally saying, I am going to show you that my word is worth something. I will fix this. And we're over here like, yeah, buddy, we'll see. And yeah, they fixed it, and it's like, wow. We actually respect you because your word is worth something. And that's kind of sort of like how you end up getting like a lot of respect from people. Is that your word, your mind, your word, your mind, and your heart have to be worth something. You know? It's not necessarily about your body, because that's a bit different. But you as a person, rather than like a body, need to be worth something. That's how you get people's respect, right? If you're gonna promise something and not deliver on it, you don't deserve respect, you know? I also realized that this is probably a really bad time for what's this? Anyway, this is probably a really bad time for Unfair to be here, if Unfair does show up, because we're just having a big fucking rant. Well, I'm having a big rant. Actually, we're all kind of sort of are doing it. You guys are helping me out with this. But, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's free update, Sean, please, I have money. Yeah, exactly, it's like, his word is worth so much that people are will be willing to give him more, right? In the entertainment industry, it's all about who you are as a person, to a point where a lot of people will play a shitty game because they love the devs. If a game developer is just a really nice person and really, like, they are true to their word and like are humble enough to understand that when they make mistakes, they, you know, they have the capacity to fix it and should, then people have a lot of respect for them, you know, as they should. But there kind of sort of just isn't enough of that. Oh, I got the grenade and the super stuff. Hold on, there we go. But Gemini, I just straight up truly believe that like game devs just need to do better. That's like the main takeaway from this, you know? I don't know. And one thing is, like, some people would say, "Oh, but like you're not somebody who has been playing games for like a long time." Oh, or like a long time in a row, right? But that's why I usually don't talk about like games that are like a retro, considered retro. Because like I haven't really played those, but like modern gaming, I do kind of sort of have more of an opinion on. Oh, I went the wrong place. Just because like I'm someone who's been playing modern gaming for a while. So like I guess what I'm saying is like I probably should be someone who would know what they're talking about, just because like I've been around the modern scene for a while. And I've been basically analyzing a lot of what people want, and a lot of people legitimately are just like, hey, like give us a good price for like this stuff, and like also like if we have a problem, please fix it, you know. Even if a game has like a lot of problems at launch, it's all about like their ability to fix the problems. But like if a game comes up with a lot of problems and they just wait weeks and weeks and weeks to fix the problem, they cause issues where like people just stop caring for them, right? I was kind of sort of like that with Warframe for a bit, where it's just like when Ready came out and they took like 4 years to fix most of her bugs. I kind of got to a point where like I'll glaze them, but I'll spit it back at them just because like I don't want to be a good boy when it comes to Warframe. I'll call them out on their bullshit, and I'll be angry about it because, you know, they still haven't fixed all the stuff in my Warframe. Well, they fixed a lot of the egregious ones that are really common, but they still have a lot of ways to get. A lot of things to do with her, right? And that's probably really petty, but like I love that Warframe, and she's such a key to my content to a point where like I kind of sort of built an audience around her. I kind of have this thing where it's like She's so important to me that I'm just gonna be angry when somebody just feels like fucking with her, alright? It's kind of like somebody who's like super into like, super into, what is that game called? Like Warhammer? Warhammer 40k, there's a bunch of people who are like, if somebody says fuck Warhammer, people will just get super upset about it. But it's because like Warhammer is just a part of like their life. To the point where like if somebody comes up and fucks with the thing that you care so much about, you're just gonna get angry, right? I was having a conversation with somebody about like emotions. And, you know, they're also somebody who doesn't really have very powerful emotions. I think they're a sociopath, is what they said they were. And I had to explain to them, like, emotions are not easy to, like, control. And it always has this thing of, like, making a bad idea into a good idea and vice versa. So, like, we're really talking about, like, I think we're talking about, like, when people are mad about what people say. And I'm saying, like, the thing is, like, it's not easy to just say, fuck it. It's just words. Because when it comes to a regular human being who isn't a, sociopath, they will get fucking emotional about stuff. I even had to, like, use an example of, like, when he was mad about his girlfriend cheating on him. Well, not cheating on him, but, like, leaving him. It's the same thing as, like, what he felt is what a lot of us feel all the time. To a point where it's like, I understood that I just needed to make sure he was calm before he made any decisions. Or he would have made a decision that he would have regretted. Well, actually, no, because of, like, I actually specifically said, like, he wouldn't have regretted it because he's a sociopath. And because of that, he really wouldn't have the, like, it's not scientifically possible for him to really regret that if he does something stupid. But yeah. When I say we love Warhammer, we don't include Wizards of the Coast in that. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing as well, is like, yeah. My thing with this, though, is like, oh yeah, it is actually the same thing. Because I love Yareli, but when it comes to Warframe, I really say, like, I'm probably very critical of Warframe nowadays. Like, ever since Yareli released, and I actually ended up getting hit with, like, all that nonsense 2 years ago. I think it was actually 3 years ago at this point. But, like, it got to a point where it's just, like, I really just don't defend Warframe if they do something fucking stupid. And I would say straight up, like, they still do kind of do, like, a lot of stupid shit. But that doesn't mean they're not a fun company, right? They still do fun things. Their game is still fun. It's just that the updates tend to be, like, fucking weird, you know? I will give credit where it's due, though, because, like, you know, I'm still, like, humble about it. At least, I think I am. The next update, not the new, Tau update is definitely pretty much a really good thing, because I think they did a good job, you know? Like, I've never seen separate the art from artist harder than when it comes to Wizard of the Coast and content. Yeah. Like, Wizard of the Coast, I hear they do stupid shit. Like, not even joking, if I do agree with you, because every single time somebody talks about Warhammer and how much they love it, they really love it. But whenever they talk about, like, the Wizards of the Coast, they are always like, yeah, fuck those guys. And they're usually, like, saying really crazy shit about, like, how they are with their games, because holy shit, you know? In fact, all of the negative things I hear about Wizards of the Coast comes from Warhammer fans. And I think it might be warranted, just because, like, if they're saying it and they're all saying it, there's probably a problem, even if a lot of them can't really word it right. That's why I noticed as well, is, like, some people just can't word things right, but it's valid because, like, not everybody knows what to say, you know? Because, for me, contrary to popular belief, content creators aren't necessarily telling you what to think. They're confirming what you already think, if that makes any sense. Because like a lot of content creators are able to put together words that most real people just can't do, right? I mean, not real people, but like regular people, right? And I would say like I watched a lot of Asmongold because I believed a lot of what he said, not everything, but I was mostly using him as a means to figure out how to say what I wanted to say, right? Oh, we're not gonna fight him. Never mind. I just dropped my thing for no reason. Probably because Wizard of Coast can try as hard as they want to make stupid stuff happen, but the whole point of their products is you don't have to listen to a damn word they say with using our products. Yeah. Yeah. Wizard of the Coast, I guess, like, made the thing, but, like, there's so many companies that can, like, use their stuff and they're all fans of the games. So their games are usually pretty good. Because, like, it's the whole thing of, like, a person who's been playing video games his whole life that knows how to do, like, what makes gamers happy is probably, like, the best combination. Because, like, what's it called? Like, Tiny Shark? Oh, not Tiny Shark. Is it Tiny Shark? But, like, the ones that made Darktide, which I was gonna play today earlier, they're just like, hey, we're gonna make a really good game about being a regular person in a tide, if that makes any sense. I think that's what it's called, in a tide. So it's like, okay, let me see what it's like to be a regular person in a tide, and it's like, yeah. Like their main products are choose your own adventure stuff. Yeah. I think legitimately, I do say, like, I do agree with Unfair when she was talking about it earlier today, actually, yeah. I do kind of sort of want to play a Warhammer 40k game where the focus is a different race. Canon means nothing? Yeah. I legitimately think, like, being able to play as a different race is probably really cool. And specifically, I think they're called the Slaanesh. I'm a huge fan of the Slaanesh because, you know, I'm a fucking degenerate. And honestly, if I were to be, like, evil or, like, in a world that's, like, everything is bad, I honestly would probably more enjoy Slaanesh's stuff. Where it's, like, it's just being a fucking nasty gooner turned up to 11. Which is, like, I think that's the whole point of Warhammer, is everything is turned up to 11 to a point where everything is super fucking ridiculous. So Slaanesh definitely would be like my people. Bugget is a different, yeah. Is it referred to as species in that game, or is it race? Faction? Is it called faction? No, no, the factions are like subsects of like races, right? Yeah, it's like... Oh, wait, were you trying to type something and it wouldn't let you? Would it not let you say race? Well, the thing is, okay, here's my thing, right? Here's like my thing is like, I agree with that, specifically due to the fact that, they've been using Space Marines so often that it's kind of sort of like a thing that's like, you can kind of sort of expect it to be Space Marines, or like, not just Space Marines, but like humans, specifically. And... Oh, it's up insurgent? Yeah. I think legitimately it's like a thing where it's like, it would be interesting to be able to do something like that. I think there is like Warhammer 40k games that do have that though. I think we're talking about this stuff. Because they said some major blasphemy. Yeah. The thing is I definitely think I'm telling something, saying something that is like valid just because like, I do agree. I just don't think like everybody thinks that. right? Especially since when you're playing Warhammer 40k, it's all about, like, humanity against everybody else, right? But I really am interested in, like, playing other races. Just because, like, I find, like, humans fucking boring. No, wait. How do I say this in a better way? You play as orcs? Yeah. Orcs, yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, you also have a race that you do stuff. Because I'm not against... It's not that I find them boring. It's the fact that, like, I'm playing as a human in so many games, so I kind of sort of want to play as something else. It's kind of like a pseudo-furry, where it's like, I don't like playing as a human. Because I'm not, like, a huge fan of humans. Well, it's like a weird love-hate relationship. But, oh, I like this. He looks like a fucking... I like this. But, my thing is, like, I play as humans in, like, so many games, I'm just, like, I kind of sort of want to play as something else. Because, like, hearing humans are boring. Oh, maybe that is the word, then. I'll probably use that word. But, yeah, humans are boring. Like, humans are complicated, but I kind of sort of, like, it depends on the story you're saying, but I would prefer to play as a different thing if it has other races. Like, it's kind of like it's like playing a soldier boy all the time, where it's just like you're just constantly just a basic dude guy with a gun. Sometimes you want to be a guy who unironically brings a fucking sword to a gun match. Unironically and effectively, right? That's kind of sort of a thing. Is like that's actually a real thing where it's like that's kind of a thing that you run into when you feel like you played as humans for too long. Especially if you're someone like me who isn't really that big of a fan of like human stuff. And again, it's not that like I'm anti-human, because that's like not it. It's just that I want to know what it's like to be a Slaanesh creature, right? Even like an orc. I would play as an orc. Unironically, just play as an orc. Because, like, it's not human. Well, paint... Yeah, exactly. We paint the cars red so it goes faster. Proceeds to go the speed of light in a fucking car. Because they believe. The power of believing in something. Oh, you know what? You know what? Actually, here's the thing. The story can be literally about believing things to a point where it like makes it's like a very effective message of like it's like you can make it like an effective like over exaggeration of like playing pretend, right? And like Slaanesh's thing, I mean, honestly, Slaanesh things, I wouldn't mind if somebody got like made an not even official, but like a fan game that was about it. That was just an adult game, right? But like make it on the same quality of like an actual Warhammer game, because like the big thing about like Warhammer is the quality, right? Or hell, even if Slaanesh was the enemy, and then in multiplayer you could play as one, I would love that. It's not in the main story, so it's like not canon, but like imagine if the Warhammer universe had to fight Slaanesh people, and it was just like, yeah, we're gonna have to like deal with that, right? Again, the orcs only roll 40k units if they say they actually mentally deficit. Yeah. That would be really interesting, because I actually was like thinking like and the orcs are like mushroom dudes too, right? So like every time they raid a planet, they actually like send a bunch of dudes, but their corpses turn into like spores, and then they start like spreading, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we're gonna contact our people, and now you have a wah. Oh, let me check what time it is. Oh, I have 1 more hour. Okay. But That's pretty interesting. Imagine if it was like something like that, where it's like, I guess it's like, I would pretty enjoy it if it was like you start off as like a little dude, like a little goblin or something, and then you like showing like the way they raid planets, and make it to where like you are literally just an orc raiding a planet, and it's like the reason why you're able to return from death is just because that we don't have where we don't pun intended the green light a game about literal sex god they made. They don't have the balls to make a game about the literal sex god they made. That's true. That is very true. Here's the thing. Okay. You know what they could probably do, right? This is a pretty good thing to think about. So this is what I was this is what I was thinking. Is like there could be a thing where somewhere in there's an argument between a legionnaire and a Slaanesh creature. I'm not sure what they are. It's Slaanesh person. And it's like they're basically like one is like, how could you do such like strange and like destructive things? And they're over here like, to us the things you do are just as strange and destructive because of like the things you do are just not normal to us. And they're like, what exactly is that? It is like you literally worship death to a point where looking at somebody wrong is warranting the destruction of an entire family. You can use it as a means to like poke at like the whole thing, and then literally just like make it to where like the person also jabs at them, like make it equal, right? Don't make it like one is caving, but make it like where it's equal. Well, you literally have like relations with like dozens of people to a point of like it's basically all you think about, to a point where it's like you guys are like super filthy, right? Meanwhile, our like instead of being with one person that you truly love, right, or something like that. So like literally poke at both of those factions of like the two extremes of gamers, but like make it in a way where it's in the Warhammer universe that makes sense, right? Have an argument between a Slaanesh and a Legionnaire that's all about like poking at like the obsessions that they're so obsessed with, right? To a point where it's like a commentary on how like some cultures could be really strange to other people. They actually could make a game about Slaanesh as the god of SS in general, not just pleasure, but either make a good game and let the sex part be of Slaanesh exist, or make a game that's definitely devoid of sex part, which no one will like. Exactly. Because like, when it comes to like Slaanesh, it's like excess is like their point, right? But what is it that a lot of gamers really like to do in excess? They like to goon. That's like a thing. So it's like a thing where it's like, if you like, it's kind of a thing that kind of sort of is just a part of like humanity when it comes to escapism, right? Where it's like you're trying to escape. Well, what do? You overindulge in something that is something you just can't have yourself, right? Nergofar is like China Sky literally just be dirty and you're cool in this book. Really? That's cool. Like just be dirty? And then I think the human god is I don't think he's like the worst one, but he has this thing where it's like you just want servitude. And it's like I don't think I could blindly serve like that. That's why I say like one of the reasons why I don't really like the humans in Warhammer is that they're so obsessed with servitude that I really feel very off-putted by them. Because having to follow the orders of somebody without questioning them really is kind of sort of not my thing. I like freedom, right? What about Dark Eldar? That sounds good. Oh, sorry. Let's also play a little bit. Sorry, I was like sitting here talking about Lord. I don't even know too much about. Let's go play some more. Oh wait, I want to do a Dares of Eternity. I really want to do a Dares of Eternity. Let's do that. Oops, wrong thing. I like slipping in a Dares of Eternity. Get your Dares thing. We're gonna be doing that. But like, I legitimately think that like the god that I would probably be more inclined to follow is the one that literally is about going to freedom to a point of excess. Where it's like, if I want to do something, I kind of sort of want to do it for a long time because I'm fucking autistic, right? If I want to do something, I'll do it for like several years, right? Or like weeks and stuff. Like I'll do it for like several days at an end, to no end, right? That's kind of sort of my thing. It's like Slaanesh sounds like the god for me, but I understand like their whole thing is like taking it too far. Like even like with humans, it's it's servitude too far, you know. So Dark Eldar are as insanely depraved as they are because they lived such pleasurable lives that they, in the past, they had to keep chasing new extreme high just to feel something. So they're all into extreme stuff as a result. Yeah. But Jiminy, it's like when it comes to like a Warhammer, it's all about like doing things and taking it too far. But I definitely would love to take freedom too far. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it forever. If I want to goon, I'm gooning to like all the things, right? And here's the thing, technically, you could say that serving somebody could also be taken to the extreme. To a point of being of excess, but then again, it's like a different thing. But, like, technically, like, if you were to, like, humans are, like, to a point where they're, like, very close to essentially becoming a subsect of, like, them because of how much they are obsessed with servitude, right? It's like, oh, like, we sense Slaanesh's energies here. It's like, I need to scrub this floor. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, I need to serve. I must serve. It's like, you're serving too much. You're attracting Slaanesh. It's like, what? But I'm doing a good job, right? It's like, that's like a good way to like make it to where you could have the conversation of like serving too much. Then again, like Warhammer's whole thing is not calling question to it, which is like the thing. The example of turning into people into furniture and keeping them alive in extreme pain. This is how low end of the dark as shenanigans. Yeah. I think legitimately, like that's also a thing that's pretty interesting. Where it's like if you really want to do a commentary on like stuff like that, you could do that. Because like I know like a lot of people have a weird thing for like commentary stuff, but if you do it well, it can be really good. Or you literally could just do it similar to Warhammer 40k is now, and just be all like, is there a frame like it that just punches? Yes. There's one that the first ability is just a punch. It's Atlas. Atlas is actually really powerful too. But like, it's a thing where it's like, yeah. It's his first ability, so it does hurt your left hand sometimes, but I'm pretty sure it should be okay. Am I host? Is that why I'm always in the middle? Might play? Yeah. You literally get to punch Angst in the face because Angst is probably the one that's the most vulnerable to Atlas's bullshit. The Jinx is like slow, and she also has this thing where she's a melee unit that can't really do anything else besides melee, with a really low range weapon. Each god is a faction converted in Space Marines. Slaanesh has Punk Rocker Space Marines. Oh yeah, Punk Rocker. Oh, sorry. I thought that was an enemy. I'm sorry. That was legitimately my bad. I just gunned down a Guardian because I thought he was an enemy. I'm so sorry. I thought you were an enemy. Oh my god. Oh, I actually feel bad about that. It was funny though. But oh, you know what they could probably do? Like, you know, punk rocker stuff. That's really interesting. But like, imagine if they redid it and turned it into like punk rock and goth girl. Like, oh, I don't know if I want to say that though, because people might say I'm trying to. I want a femboy in there, but no, I don't want a femboy in there. That would be a little bit too far. Yeah, literally. No, I don't want a femboy. No femboys in Warhammer. That's it. That wouldn't match. But turn it into like goth people, but skip the femboy because that's too far. Like, yes, it's like turned up to 11, but I don't think femboys belong in Warhammer. It's probably like it's kind of it's the whole thing of like it needs to make sense, kind of thing. And you in a good way to make goths make sense is probably to like make it like in that world, and they don't really have feminine guys, if that makes any sense, right? They don't really have yeah. Well, wait, do they have that? No. Tau has femboys? Is that a thing? Or are you joking? I don't know why I'm really in is that a thing? Oh yeah, isn't there? Oh, you know, it's a good thing as well. They should probably flesh out the Tau, because I remember them talking about I remember Unfair talking about how the Tau aren't really fleshed out, and she was wanting them to do that, where it's like yeah, there's plenty of art of it. Yeah. Okay, here's that sort of thing, is like, artists are usually a good example of like what the community kind of sort of wants, especially if it has a lot of likes. So I think it wouldn't be that bad of a thing, especially like, you know, like warframes with heads, with human heads, and like also like a pregnant warframe have kind of sort of been artwork for a long time, to a point where when they implemented it, they are two of the most popular things out there. Dude, you know how much fucking you know how much fucking you know how much fucking what you call artwork of like Jade there is? Also, who was that? Me? Oh, are you I think legitimately, like, if there's a lot of artists and it's also popular stuff, if it's like popular stuff, then I think a Tau femboy probably wouldn't be too bad. You could probably do, like, this is probably a thing they can probably do. Imagine if it's a Tau who was converted into Slaanesh's god. I mean, that could work. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that probably could work. It would be literally a Tau that is like different than other Tau, to a point of literally being a follower of Slaanesh. Just make them like super like weird, not weird, but like super like different than the regular Tau. Just because like that's kind of sort of like a thing. Cause like it's a whole thing of like being different. Is Microwave hitting on somebody? Empire of Man would hate you? Yeah. That's kind of sort of the thing is like the one thing that's kind of sort of a thing that's like really important to like the whole like race war thing, right? The whole race war thing is this is it's kind of a thing that we're like everybody who likes a certain like faction is going to be the enemy of the other factions. The one thing is really universal though. There are people who like other factions who all agree that the fucking orcs are fucking awesome. That kind of a thing is like when it comes down to it, the orcs are probably the unifying factor in Warhammer. Everybody kind of sort of agrees that the orcs are fucking awesome. That's kind of sort of like a really important, really like big thing. It's like but like definitely the whole the separate like kinds of people thing is like a thing that's like part of Warhammer, where it's like you aren't really a huge Warhammer fan unless you have a really big disdain for the other factions to a point of like ranting about it for an hour on a video or like on a stream, but while also glazing your faction. Like how yeah, like how I'm over here like glazing Slaanesh while also saying humans are boring. There's so many people who would say like humans are not boring and give like me a thesis on why it's not a thing. But like I will also do the same thing with Slaanesh, because everything I've learned about Slaanesh by watching videos is like I kind of sort of like this. But like legitimately everybody loves the orcs. The orcs are so awesome. At least from what I can tell. I haven't seen a real Warhammer like player and or fan who doesn't like the orcs. Because I'm gonna be honest. When I first played Warhammer 40k, the first one, I got it because the orcs were cute. No, not cute, but cool. They were cool. Wrong word. I liked the orcs so much, I actually got a game I usually wouldn't have gotten back in the day when that first came out. I was a huge fan of the orcs and stuff. They're actually the ones that got me into the game, weirdly enough. So like, it's kind of a thing where it's like universally understood that the orcs are awesome. I think the one thing is, as well, is I've never really had pushback on that specific sentence before. So I think it's probably pretty true. At least it's true. At least it's accurate enough to be not pushed back against. Because everybody I've seen who does talk about lore definitely glazes those fucking orcs. Oops. I think legitimately, I do definitely still think that it would be really good to like explore other stuff. Hi there, I'm just talking about stuff that I'm a novice at talking about, just because like I'm interested in it now, and I do want to learn more. But I'm just having like a theory throwing thing. But yeah, I'm currently doing a Dares of Eternity. Nice. I like this game mode. Ah, fuck, hold on. I need heal. There we go. I want to kill you. Oh, I was like looking away for no reason. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. He's dead. I want this. This is mine. That's definitely something I'll say with confidence. Everything else is more like something I'll say like as like a very casual kind of person. But the I'll definitely say the boys are great. Died of death, yeah. Yeah, he dead. I like how in my brain that makes sense, but I don't think most people get what I'm saying. Like he dead. Like dead. Okay, horse. Let me go out. Let's return to orbit. I definitely say I probably would get more into it, but I'm more of a... I'm not really a reader, so I probably wouldn't like read the books or like anything like that. But I probably would play a lot more games if I could play as other things. I don't want to play the top-down like real-time strategy games though, because I'm not really into real-time strategy, and that's literally just like my thing. That's another reason why I say like I kind of want a 40k game that at least interacts with them. Mainly due to the fact that like I'm interested in a different faction and I want to play with it, you know? Even if they're an enemy, I really would like them to be an enemy. Not even like joking. Here's the sugar. Here's the sugar cube. Anniversary content pack, yeah. What even are these anniversary on? Oh. Anniversary content pack. Where do I get the anniversary content pack? Because this seems interesting. Then again, I'm pretty sure this is stuff that isn't the greatest. Oh, there's no weapons though. Oh, here's the weapon, I think. This might be a weapon. No, that's a little scooter thing. Oh, a ghost. I'm trying to recognize these things. That's a mark. Okay, that's a mark. That's a mark, and then hand, feet, helmet, and then okay. So these are like the only places you can get weapons. Oh, this is a ship. Wait, the anniversary pack also has ships, and this one might be the. Oh, this is the engram. Oh, this must be the weapons. Wait, do I have this? Oh, I don't have this. Okay, never mind. Zer, I want to talk to you. Strange engram. Anniversary pose. Seat of power. Joyful burst. Let's see. We probably have enough time for one more thing. Tower? Yeah, tower. World. Yay. I didn't want like definitely I'm not joking with that though. It's like the one like if you're not super into your chosen race or faction, you kind of sort of have this thing where you're probably not playing it right. Ah, bean. Ow. Not a bean. Wait. I missed an opportunity to make beans get thrown at me. Ah, fuck. But yeah. Bean the crazy. Oh wait, hold on. Farseeker's March, Skyburner's Oath. Oh yeah, this thing. Slug Rifle, lobs explosive slugs. That's cool. Oh, exotic engram. What do you have? Oh, never mind. Sir, I desire. I desire. Gimme. Here we go. What do you have for me? Oh, I got it. I got Thunderlord. I got Thunderlord! I need to show, hold on. I need to show, what you call?
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get
I
started.
got Thunderlord. Hold on, I'm gonna get my, oh, oops. I'm gonna get my snippet tool and I'm gonna fucking snip this. Hold on. How do I snip it if I can't? Hold on. I have an idea. Let me put you away. We'll put you. Oh, trace rifle. Okay, let me put. I will put you. And now I put Thunderlord. There we go. And now, oops. I'm gonna go press the snippet button. Yay! I got Thunderlord. I'm gonna show it to unfair. Oh my shit! Upload file. Gallery. I got thing. I got the thing.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. We may never quite be as safe as we think.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. You may get fucking railed from behind, he basically said. One. Illuminated Pearl. Ooh, point of divergence? What's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, does it have guns? Press TF to use airborne while roll stabilizers and move. Oh. Oh, I thought I had guns. I want the. I'm gonna. Thunderlord. Like, why do you want the meta weapon? It's because I'm gonna be doing raids and I want to be good when I do raids. I have thunder in my lord. I'm gonna also like get rid of these. Oh crap. Oh wait, hold on. Up. Motherfucking oof! Poof! There we go. I like third iteration. I'm gonna keep third iteration. I'm gonna get rid of you though. He's gorping it. According to sources, Thunderlord is the best DPS for raids, according to them. So I do want to try this. If I'm playing Gary's mod on Steam Deck, hell yeah. Modding that Gary. There. Granada. Yeah, not the best, but consistent. Yeah. Oh, consistent. Oh, that's what they said. Okay, that's probably what they said. Consistent. Micro missile frame. Elemental honing. Bolt shot, reconstruction, high velocity rounds. This one looks elemental hone. I kind of sort of want this one. This one looks good.
Requisition approved. So much has changed, Guardian. When I became commander,
Grenade launcher. Right. Meow. Ow, fuck. Alright, so we got room for one more. Oh my god, I got room for one more. What? Shut up and put it in my mouth, God. You ready? Okay. It's like reverse breading. What would you even call that? Wait, can a guy be a Brett? Is that possible? I mean, like, if they're... Wait. I guess femboys would be Brett. Maybe I should make the nut cheaper. Hold on, I could probably do that. Hold on. Maybe that's what I could use the nut for. Okay, that's what I could use the nut for. Hold on, let me... is it resources? I think it's, node grass. Here we go. The start settings. Okay, let me just find it. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Interactions. There we go. So oh no, it's the wrong. This is the wrong thing. I want. I think it's resources. No, it's not resource. Plugins. No, it's not plugin. Stickers, stretch bones, props. Not props. Monitor? No, not monitor. It's settings, and then I think connections. There we go. Being the crazy. I want to make that 100 channel points. Input prompt. Redeem title, okay. Save. So now I saved it. Now refresh your browser and see if beating me in the face is cheaper. It should be like 100. Oh fuck! I like that sound. That sound is cool. It like gets me. Was 100? No, it was 1,000. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, you're saying it was 100. Okay, I see. I understand. It's such a like violent Yeah. It's just like that start. Hey. Bad. No. It's just like a violent thing. I can use that as a means for you to tell me no. Being the crazy. When Gina's being crazy, we have beans for we have things to bean me with. So yeah. Let's see. Actually, I want to see something. Like I wanna see something. There. Hold on. No, actually, it's monitoring my desktop audio, so it should be fine. Okay, let's go. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? There's someone with us? No, I'm tripping. I'm actually tripping. They're not with us. They're not in the fire team. Okay. Okay, we're going portal, and we're gonna do one more fire team. Here. I have a grenade launcher, and it makes me happy because it reminds me of my days in Gambit, and Gambit was so good for me. I liked Gambit. Okay. I definitely know that throwing things at me definitely is something that would add to it. Just because of the fact that I was looking for a redeem that would add to it, and I definitely think that this would add to it. And the spraying with milk is also another one. I could also change it to a different liquid if you guys think it would be a good idea.
The Vex sees this whole Cabal drill. I believe they're trying to excavate an artificial well.
I was actually considering blood, but I was like, nah, I'm not really like a somebody who has like a bloodlust kind of thing.
What about
I'm more of like a... Like, the craziness that I have is more like gaslighting myself and like crazy gooner shit.
it is a reasonable assumption?
Okay, we're good. Fuck. Fuck! I'm so glad I'm a wizard. I'm a warlock. really hope if I ever attract like negative attention, it's not somebody saying, "Oh, Gina thinks that in order to deal with a crazy person, you gotta hit them with things." I'm over here, I'm like, no. Because like my favorite part of Batman is from the animated series where he truly cared for the people he was trying to help. He wasn't just like being above them and trying to be like, oh, I'm just gonna beat your ass for no reason. He was somebody who actually was using his money to actually do shit. I actually wanted to talk about that with like Unfair, because we actually had that conversation where it's like we were talking about like superhero movies and stuff. Oh damn. But like my thing is like Batman is a character that by all means is supposed to be someone who cares, right? And he also has been using his money to improve Gotham. It's just that Gotham isn't a place that really takes to it kindly, you know? It's just that you don't see that in like the modern movies where it's like he is trying to improve the place. It's just that they don't show it in the modern movies anymore, you know? Because he's a rich guy who literally has a heart. A rich guy who has a heart donates his money to causes he believes in. And of course he's gonna believe in, like, helping Gotham be better, right? So, like, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like Batman. Specifically from the animated series. I don't like the modern Batman. He's too bloodthirsty for me. He deals with like he deals more about like with his him causing things. Because actually it actually is like a thing that people ask, but like it's always been a no. At least he doesn't like cause things. Yeah. Why did you say that name? What name? Which one? Batman? I forget. It's a Batman. Oh, why did you say that name? Yeah. Cause like, I forgot about that. But like, my thing is like, Batman causes issues nowadays, and he's like, the question that was asked in the comic was like, is he the cure or the cause? But like the answer was he was the cure. That's kind of still like a thing that like was like misinterpreted, because like he always has been the cure. Because when it comes down to it, the crazy people in Gotham are just so hard-headed that you kind of sort of like you gotta have to deal with that in a way that makes sense, right? But the people who are like not capable of like they're not capable of like violence and they don't want to do violence. Bruce Wayne is capable of helping them, right? That's like his thing. That's why he had it's the whole thing of like, oh, I am Batman, the mask is my real face, is kind of sort of not entirely true. It's both accurate and inaccurate at the same time, because he's constantly Batman to a point where when he's the rich playboy, he is literally funding like homeless shelters and cook places and making damn sure that people have jobs, right? Because the job market in Gotham is bad. Like that's actually like an established thing in the Batman animated universe. Is like the job market is bad. there's constantly people like doing the things they're doing nowadays in real life, where they're just like not hiring anybody but giving them false hope, to a point where now the criminals, the crazy people, they're hiring people because, and a lot of the time the people who are doing Dune work, they're actually just people who just can't find any other job, which is partially the reason why Batman doesn't kill people, because they're just people that are trying to earn a living and there's no other way for them to do it, and he understands that. That's why in Bruce Wayne form, he tends to help those people after he like does stuff to them, right? It's just that similar to like his rogues gallery, they always go back because like the amount of money that the crazies offer is just so big that it's hard to pass up, right? Especially if you're like a struggling father. I mean, especially if you're a struggling father, you're probably gonna run into a situation where you kind of sort of have to fight Batman, because what are you gonna do? Let your kid starve? And this is why, like, canonically, he doesn't really break bones in, like, at least the animated series. He just punches people. And that's kind of like established in another like Batman episode, where he literally ends up giving a father like a chance to feed his, I think it was his daughter. It was either his daughter or his son, without having to work for, I think it was Two-Face. Yeah, he saved him from Two-Face and like gave him an opportunity that, in his Wayne form, that really wasn't something that he needed, right? I don't think they showed him again, but like he works for Wayne now. And that's my Batman. It's the same thing with like the conversation with like, that's not my Superman. The animated series Batman is my Batman. He is not a omnipotent god. He's a guy who is a guy who cares for his city so much that he makes sacrifices. That's who Batman is. He cares so much that he makes extreme sacrifices just to give his city what it needs, which is hope, right? And it's like, oh, but like, what about the fact that like he's like all about fear and stuff? Well, kids love him because they think he's cool. That's kind of like his thing, is like he's actually really cool to kids. And that's why, and one of the things is as well, when they established that, is that sometimes his information that he gets is from kids. Like, he'll talk to them and they'll tell him shit because kids overhear a lot of cool shit. I mean, if you remember being a kid, you probably overheard and like dealt with, like, seen a lot of crazy shit, and people kind of sort of just ignored you without really saying anything. And that's the true in the Gotham universe too. Kids see crazy shit all the time. They're actually really good informants just because people ignore them. So, dude, I miss the animated universe. They really knew how to tell a really good superhero movie. Oh, let me do this. I do know that action movies are like nothing, like it's all about the action. But I definitely am a sucker for a really good story. Especially if it's one that like resonates towards me. Because like living in a place where I feel like I have no other options and the options I'm taking is really a huge thing. And seeing a person who's like not only like I guess sick like me, but cares enough to make sacrifices really feels good, you know? And it's to a point where it inspires me to do the same, because I actually had someone to do that in real life. And that's basically like a thing of like, I have a Batman, and he does make sacrifices for me. And over here, like, I would do the same thing too, because I feel like if he can do it, why can't I? You know? Especially since sacrifices are really like a subjective thing. And the things that I would do to like, the things that I would do really aren't a problem to me, because it really isn't like things that are too out of pocket for me, right? It's kind of like Batman. It's not really out of pocket for Batman to do things he does. It's really not a huge thing for me to basically be someone's therapist. I do it with Mochi all the time, where it's, and my mods. My mods come to me with their problems, and over here I'm like giving them at least comfort. Maybe not the best advice in some cases, but like, I try my best to have the one with sociopathic tendencies to understand emotions. And I help the other one dealing with like, what's that one stuff? It's like, dealing with like feeling alone, if that makes any sense. And whenever they are done coming to me, they always say like they want to try and do stuff, and they come back to me and say like it was successful. So it's like, I mean, I'm doing something. And it feels good. And it's all due to the person I literally refer to as like my Batman, you know? And the other thing is, Spider-Man is also a hero I like. Which is like, taking responsibility for the things you've done and making the choice to fix it if you can. If you have the power to fix it, you have a responsibility to like do that, right? And it's like, oh, what about the thing of like, if you're like a game developer? I would say like, if you're a game developer, you have the power and the responsibility to fix your game if somebody has a problem with it, right? And that's why I always mention stuff like that, because it's like, even when it comes to fucking video games, which is what I usually talk about, it's like, it kind of sort of matches because, yeah. Yeah. It kind of sort of matches because, like, Spider-Man's all about take responsibility for the things you've done. And there's so many people in the gaming development cycle that just, like, don't do that, you know? And I understand, like, not all game developers are like, responsible for the shit they've done, right? And even, like, some CEOs are just, like, the scapegoats. But, like, it's still kind of shit to where, like, the people who are higher ups, like, forcing these people to do these things are really, like, making a bad decision. It's not just me, not me being malicious either. It's more like, I want people who have goals to be able to do like, get as far as they can with those goals. Like, even if it's like, even if it's like somebody who's like doing a really simple goal, and all the time I see people fail those goals, it's usually something along those lines of like, they chose to do something stupid or something got in their way, and I'm just like, I really feel like I would I want people to succeed, because if you have a goal or a dream, it's definitely something that's like, it's sad when you don't really get to succeed, right? I like this rocket launcher. I want to try it. Does this have a chance to refund bullets? I think this has a chance to refund bullets. It's not a bullet, it's a rocket, but still. Ow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I'm bringing out the big guns. Oh no, I want to do that in the last one because I kind of. Oh, actually no. So blue. It's so some blue. Okay. Okay. Do I have a thingy? No, I do not. Okay. So much blue. Oh, I almost died. Okay. I'm reloading. I just reloaded right in front of somebody. My bad. Okay. Here's a boom. Ah! My goodness. Okay. Did it clear? Where'd he go? 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 Okay. He blinded me. That wasn't me. I didn't blind myself this time. That was him. Ow. From my son dying is gay. Ah! I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm gay! Guys, I'm gay. Oh wait! Oh! Oh, never mind. I thought it was brought back from gay jail, but I was not. Oh, on me. See. Where it? Oh. Oh.
They'll say.
Yes.
It's not a quality unique to the vex.
Yeah.
I also
Slow dancing. I died. Let me see. I like. Oh, this one's a hard one. I think I'll go for you though. I like the fox helmet. I give you a Joybringer. Let's see. I think it might be good. Let me see. Actually, I have an idea. Let me go to Twitch. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for someone specific. They should be doing it now. And what time is it? Yeah, they should be doing it now. Ah, that fucker! Hold on, let me check the Discord. 3-5, also heck yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, guys. We get to talk a little bit more, but I would like you guys to sit here. I'm gonna send you somewhere. So stay tuned. But I want them to start their fucking stream first. They said like in 5 minutes, so we get to sit here and like talk about stuff. Yeah. I don't have anything to talk about actually. I might have talked about everything. Actually, I'm considering doing another run. What do you think? What do you guys think? You guys want to see another run and then go raid somebody? We could also do a different kind of run as well. Actually, okay. You know what we could probably do? And I want to get my my loadout ready for this. But do you guys want to do PvP? You gotta do 1 round of Crucible? Hi, how's it going, Fedorov? You guys want to do 1 round of Crucible? Are you would be okay with that? Because I think I want to do the Conquest one. Is it called Conquest? I don't think it's called. Oh no! The cat fell off the desk? Oh no. I don't know why, but oh no, I'm actually more thirsty than hungry. I should probably just drink some water. What's this? Melee and super. Can I do grenade and super? It has this. I don't know. It doesn't have the same amount of super, but like it's got some super. I think one thing is I don't really use the super enough. Maybe I should use the super more often. I do use the grenade a lot though. I'm gonna do this. I'm doing it. So what is the difference? Oh! It lowers my class by a lot. Hold on. Now that changes something. Let me see what the difference in the... Oh, I can't... I don't want to wait an extra 30 seconds. Oh, 20 seconds, but still. 20 seconds is like a long time to wait. Okay, what, my class is at 44. Okay, now, let's go, do 1 round of the, what's it called? What's it called? It's not called Conquest, it's called something else. But let's go do the PvP one, and let's do just 1. Crucible. Let's go. Oh, wait, can we not? Wait, it's red for some reason. Wait, can we? We can. Okay, we can. I was about to say. But, yeah, let's do this. Bum Quest? Yeah. Bum Quest. It's called fucking Control, not Conquest. Control. You ready? Actually, I might need to change something in my loadout. I think I'm good. Alright, let's do it. We're doing it! Oh, wrong thing. Oh, wait, yeah, that's it. Ready! We're gonna do 1 round. See how it goes. Oh, wait. Can I? I kind of want to get like an animation that I could play. Because I know we can play animations. I'm just like... Is there a way I could buy, like, find out where I can get like an animation set? I got massive incentive to finally play Destiny, and they're lazy to make their anti-cheat work on Linux? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But they're unironically like too lazy to do it. Cause I was saying like legitimately like sometimes it's just like not the dev's fault. But sometimes it's probably not true. Sometimes it is just their fault. Hey! Cow butt! Yeah. Big cow butt. Booty booty bouncing, booty booty bouncing. I'm not gonna have the feet cam anymore, but I don't. I guess I would have to figure out how to integrate that, because it's not like it's not. I don't have like a cam thing anymore. So yeah. I wanted to do the feet cam again, but I was like, nah. Like I actually just can't do it. Cause that's on the other program. I found that streamer from literally nearly Kuming from a Shotgun Rush. What? Are you serious? Huh? What? Why is it always the cows that are fucking like masochists specifically? Cause you remember? Okay. You remember the skit from Family Guy about the masochist cow? Like, isn't that a thing? I think that's a thing. And like, I've seen another cow that was like masochistic, and then it's like now you come up with that information. It's kind of funny. It was also not the same cow. Branding runs their blood, I guess. Branding runs in their blood. Yes, that clip. Yeah. Oh my god, we're probably gonna run into like some super PvPers. Because when I was PvPing, I was running into like a bunch of people, but I also was running into a bunch of people who were way better than me. The gag he pulls out sends me. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm ready to ascend! Ah! Also, I don't think I can become Barracuda Boy anymore. Because I can't, like, switch models on the fly anymore. I'll probably, like, figure out how to do that, though. The cats are acting up probably because they want food. You must feed the beast. Oh, it's ready. It's ready. Are you ready to see me suck? It's like, I'ma go pew pew. Proceeds to get fucking grabbed by the head and just forced down. That is very unfortunate. But I guess it depends on if you're into it. But still. That's breakfast, and it is at 8. They want it at 6. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe you'd have to wait until you'd have to make them wait. Prepare Uranus, yay! Sodomy. Yay. Man, if I had a clipper, they would clip the shit out of that. But I don't have a clipper. And it makes me sad. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're all like decked out and shit. We are tired, drunk, hell yeah. Whee! Where's the... Let's do that. I'm sitting on point. Here we go. Everybody's going that way. Let's go. Let's go. Ow. Point princess, yeah. There we go, let's go. Enodam. Oh, they get him. Oh, I got hit. I got him! I got somebody! On camera! Did you see that? Oh, I suck so bad that it took me a while. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna throw that and just fuck off. Alright, we're in a group now. Oh shit! I got him! Oh. Ah. Zone advantage, apparently. Attack the foot, yeah. Cat attacking the foot, oh no! Oh, I got him! Woo! Oh my goodness! That was hip fire too, which is probably not fun for them. Oh, what? I thought they were dead. Oh, I thought that was somebody else. Oh. Hit them with all four, but they didn't do any damage. Damn. This grenade really doesn't do that much damage, I noticed. Oh my god! I'm out of ammo! Oh, I got him. Okay, let me, oops. I only got one fucking bullet, damn. I'm gonna go with you, Cry. Let's go. Oh, I got him. Kinda. Oh. Oh man! You hit me with a fucking dagger. I want to stay at A. I feel like staying at A. Oh, here's somebody. Where? Oh, okay. Oh shit! Be lost. Oh! I missed. Hey, I got revenge though. Oh, you actually, yeah, nice. Oh shit! Ah! Let's go, let's go. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Oh shit. Oh, what? Oh, he died. I had it trained on him for a while too. Let's see. Let's go. I have my ult as well. I should probably use it. I did not do that right, but I got him. Oh shit! Oh, okay. Got a stick. Oh shit! I spawned right in front of a dude. Ah! Probably gonna do it again. No, we're good. Let me. Oh shit. What? Ah, damn. It's closed for a while. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's see if she's ready. Let's go do that. Is she ready? What's this? Oh yeah. She's ready. All right. Oh. So YouTube, I will be leaving you to go raid somebody, and I will give you guys the outro. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. So yeah, we're gonna hit the raid button, and we're gonna raid somebody. Raid channel. Let's see. Following. Hey, here we go. All right, raid is happening. All right. And boom. Oh, I was raiding with 4 people. Hell yeah. Hold on.
Oh shit! Hey Jana, how you doing?
Baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all
Thank you
about.
for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. How we doing?
Yay.
What were you guys just streaming? I'm gonna assume it was Hollow Knight Silksong. Faye, can you shout them out? Or shout her out? Bonk. Baby spotted. Why am I a baby? Ow. My bones.
I accidentally named
Come here.
it for
Let me throngle you.
what's it called? Named it for
Yeah, welcome on in. Thanks
Dark.
for the raid.
Tide, but I
We're warring our hammer 40,000 times.
is out it down
Shock grenade. Sure.
loaded. There we go. And it's Alice and Destiny. I
I love all
accidentally
the candles.
named
blessing the,
it for Dark Tide without downloading
That's
downloading.
right. No, I'm happy with my plasma gun.
Had to
Hello. Hey, microwave.
plan.
Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Endless Alice and Destiny. What is Endless Alice? I accidentally named it. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Also, good luck getting Darktide to stream correctly. Darktide fucking hates OBS, I swear. I could not get my Darktide and my OBS to, like, behave. Anime Risk of Rain, I see. I was under the interpretation that Risk of Rain was already kind of anime. Ba, ba, ba.
Anyway, I will see you guys on YouTube later.
Beep, beep, boop.
Have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you and and remember to watch my content. I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night. Meow.
Yeah, get him.
Holy fuck, that was a big ass laser. Oh my
It's
goodness.
true. It's true. Well-known fact, dongle thronglage at all times. At least one, DTPM, dongle thronglage per minute. More anime.